Hi there, it's Chris Hamilton here with bookkeepingautomation.com and also entermyinvoice.com. And today I'm going to go through 10 benefits of bookkeeping and using QuickBooks Online. So, benefit number one is getting your financial data at your fingertips at any point in time. Get it on a computer, get it on a tablet, get it on a cell phone. And literally what you could do is you could view your profit and loss, any kind of financial projections that you got. You can see your expenses by categories. You can also see how your business is doing right at that point in time if you've got your accounts connected correctly. So getting your financial data and becoming financially literate is what every business owner should be doing. And by enabling business owners to do this, you build stronger relationships with people. The next thing is there's certain apps that you can use. So for example, ours, entermyinvoice.com and also bookkeepingautomation.com, you can take pictures of your receipts or invoices or anything that you have and sync it up directly with QuickBooks. So this also allows you to keep a record of your expenses that you do and also sync it directly up with QuickBooks, which reduces bookkeeping times that it takes to enter data in. Benefit number 3, which I think is really cool, is on QuickBooks Online, you can sync your bank and credit card accounts and have up-to-date information at any given time, which is awesome. Let's see here. Benefit number 4, backup documentation for CRA audits. So if you've seen the 2016 federal budget is including almost $500 million over the next 5 years to increase the amount of audits that people are doing for tax avoidance and evasion. And they also, CRA predicts that they are going to bring in an additional $2.6 billion in revenue over the next 5 years. And also, if you take a look at it, the CRA has been going after people really hard, and penalties are up tenfold from 2012 to 2015, and they just keep going up from there. So, long story short, if you're doing bookkeeping, if you're keeping accurate records, if you're getting the receipts and attaching them into QuickBooks Online, then if the books are up to date, then if the CRA comes knocking on the door, guess what? You can turn those books over to the CRA, and that information is done quickly, and it takes a lot of cost off a person's plate scrambling trying to pull this information together. It's a huge time saver and a cost saving process for these people. The other thing too is that the CRA requires you to give backup documentation for CRA audits within 30 days. So once again, that time frame, if your books are up to date, you should be able to turn that over almost immediately to them and see what's going on as well. The other thing too is you can reduce your annual tax return costs. So let's just say, for example, you have shoebox clients that come in and they have 25 receipts or so per month or invoices per month, about 300 a year. If this person were to just take their business information to an accountant and just give it to them, the accountants typically charge out at a higher rate than bookkeepers do. And as such, they're going to charge you for doing this admin work, basically. My approximate is $1,000 plus just to get the information into a system. And then on top of it, there's the cost for the annual filing fees on top of that. So, it's expensive. So, you can reduce it. If you have bookkeeping going in place, you got automation, you got bank feeds, you've got taking pictures of receipts and everything like that, then that stuff will all help in the end in reducing annual tax return costs for your clients by doing bookkeeping. The other thing too is for your clients is that if they're doing their personal stuff and it's kind of through this and it's related through using QuickBooks and everything like that, if your books are up to date and everything's there, you're going to be able to file taxes faster, and you're going to get your return or your refund faster if that's what the case is. The other thing too is, if you owe money, at least you're going to know how much you're going to owe, and you can plan for that up front and in advance as well. Benefit number 7 about QuickBooks Online and being a bookkeeper is there are a ton of apps that you can use to help reduce the time it takes for your client and make it easier on them. So for example, Enter My Invoice. Invoice. That's one that, that's my company. We help reduce that accounts payable process time upwards to 90% by automating a lot of the accounts payables that come in for companies. Another one that's really cool is Triplog. So one of the things that you can do on Triplog is if you have a client that has people that have to, they have to track their mileage and everything like that, you can add the Triplog app to their phone or on their phone, and it just tracks their mileage. Anything over 5 kilometers an hour, it starts to track. You can make some business, you make it personal if you have to and stuff like that. But a great way to sync things up and put your mileage in there as well and have a logbook against that on the end of the year. Benefit number 8, you start making smarter business decisions. So if you have your books up to date, you got good records, you're able to figure out what the heck you want to do with your business and make smart decisions. Can you buy equipment? Can you do this? Can you do that? Do you have the working capital? Do you have workflow? Or do you have enough money to pay for salaries coming up? One of the other ones I often talk about is, do you have enough profit sitting in there that you can leverage that stuff to buy marketing and see what kind of results you can get out of that sort of stuff? So you get better, smarter decisions. The other thing too is bookkeepers and accountants that are leveraging QuickBooks Online and doing bookkeeping on a consistent basis. You can ID the tax reductions for your client as they come in, and you can claim them monthly or yearly, whatever those tax deductions are. So you'll be able to find them, spot them, and let your clients know about them. And last but not least, benefit number 10 is time. As a business owner, the reason why they want to get a bookkeeper and also leverage something like QuickBooks Online is that, your time is valuable. As a business owner, your time should not be spent doing your own bookkeeping. Your client time should be spent focusing on your efforts on doing what you do best, and make sure you focus on those tasks that make you money. So there you go. Those are the top 10 benefits of using a bookkeeper and also leveraging QuickBooks Online to do your bookkeeping. And one of the things that Enter My Invoice and Bookkeeping Automation does is we offer bookkeeping services starting at $70 per month. So you can reach out and contact us, or you can reach out to me, Chris Hamilton, at chris.hamilton@entermyinvoice.com, or at 403-630-1243, and more than happy to help you out with that sort of stuff.